In this video, I'm going to show you the best gaming tablets you can get at every price range. No matter your budget, I will help you find the best pick for your needs. Let's go. First, we are going to take a look at the best options in the under $200 range. First, we have the Amazon Fire HD 1012th General. I found that the Amazon App Store is the biggest hurdle for gaming on this tablet, as it severely limits your access to popular titles, and the 3 GB of RAM causes noticeable stuttering in anything more demanding than a basic puzzle game. The 10.1-inch full high-definition display is actually quite nice for this price point, giving you a sharp picture, but I feel the slow processor really prevents you from taking full advantage of it for gaming. Honestly, out of these 3, this one felt the most restricted, so unless you are deeply tied to Amazon services or only play very light games, the other 2 tablets provide a much better experience. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9. The MediaTek Helio G99 chip inside this tablet is easily the best performer in this lineup, allowing me to play more demanding games like Call of Duty Mobile on low settings with a surprisingly smooth frame rate. However, the trade-off for that power at this price is the screen, as its smaller 8.7-inch size and lower resolution make games feel less immersive and look less sharp than on the Lenovo. If your absolute top priority is raw gaming performance on a tight budget, and you can live with a smaller, less detailed screen, this is definitely the powerhouse of the group. Finally, we have the Lenovo Tab M10 Plus 3rd General. This tablet easily has the most impressive display of the bunch. The large 10.6-inch screen with its 2000 by 1200 pixel resolution makes games and videos look fantastic and gives you a much bigger canvas to play on. That beautiful screen comes at a cost though, as its processor is a step down from the Samsung's, and I noticed it struggled to maintain a smooth experience when running graphically intense games at that high resolution. I think this tablet is the perfect choice for someone who values a great screen for media and plays less demanding games. But if you want to push performance and action titles, the Samsung pulls ahead. Next, we are going to take a look at the best options in the $200 to $400 range. First, we have the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE. I really appreciate the premium feel with its IP68 water and dust resistance, and getting an S Pen in the box is a fantastic bonus you do not see with the others. The 90Hz screen is nice and smooth for most games, but I found the Exynos 1380 chip, while good for everyday use, can stutter a bit in demanding titles when compared to the Xiaomi. It's an amazing all-around tablet with great software, but if your main goal is hitting the highest frame rates in graphically intense games, this one is more of a balanced choice than a pure gaming machine. Next, we have the Xiaomi Pad 6. This thing feels like it was built specifically for gaming, with its incredibly fluid 144Hz display and the very capable Snapdragon 870 processor, letting me run almost everything on high settings. The metal body and quad speakers make the experience feel really immersive, and the large 8,840 mAh battery easily lasted through my longest gaming sessions. For pure raw gaming performance at this price, the Xiaomi is the one to beat, offering a noticeably faster and smoother experience than both the Samsung and the OnePlus. Finally, we have the OnePlus Pad Go. The key feature I loved here is the optional long-term evolution support, which means you can game online anywhere you have a signal, a feature missing from the other 2. Its large 11.35-inch screen has a 90Hz refresh rate, which is decent, but the MediaTek Helio G99 processor is noticeably the weakest of the 3, leading to lower graphics settings and some lag in heavier games. I think this is a solid choice if you're on a tighter budget or absolutely need to game on a cellular network, but for home Wi-Fi gaming, you will feel the performance difference against the others. Next, we are going to take a look at the best options in the $400 to $600 range. First, we have the Google Pixel tablet. This thing is built around Google's Tensor G2 chip, which is smart for everyday tasks, but I found it can sometimes struggle to keep frames consistent in the most demanding games compared to the others on this list. The biggest letdown for serious gaming is the screen, because while it looks great for watching videos, it's locked at a 60Hz refresh rate, which just feels sluggish next to the buttery smooth displays on the OnePlus and Samsung tablets. However, the included speaker dock is a fantastic bonus for charging and casual media, making the Pixel tablet a great all-rounder if top-tier gaming performance isn't your absolute #1 priority. Next, we have the OnePlus Pad. After getting my hands on it, this is an absolute monster for gaming thanks to its MediaTek Dimensity 9000 processor, which chews through games like Genshin Impact on high settings without breaking a sweat. Its screen is the star of the show, with an insanely fast 144Hz refresh rate that makes gameplay incredibly fluid. Although the unique 7:5 aspect ratio means you will see some black bars in most games. Plus, the combination of a huge 9,510 mAh battery and ridiculously fast 67-watt charging means you can game for hours and get back in the action in no time at all. Finally, we have the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE Plus. This tablet gives you a massive 12.4-inch screen, which is super immersive for gaming, but the Exynos 1380 chip inside is a step down from the OnePlus Pad, meaning you might have to lower some graphics settings for the smoothest experience. The 90Hz refresh rate is a very nice sweet spot, feeling much smoother than the Pixel tablet while not draining the huge 10090 mAh battery quite as fast as the OnePlus Pad's 144Hz mode. What really adds value here is the included S Pen and the IP68 water resistance, which are features you will not find on the other two, and make this a durable, versatile tablet even when you are not gaming. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $600 to $1,000 range. First, we have the OnePlus Pad. This one surprised me with its huge 11.61-inch screen running at a buttery smooth 144Hz, and the Dimensity 9000 chip handles demanding games like Genshin Impact without breaking a sweat. The battery life is a monster thanks to its 9,510 mAh capacity, and it charges ridiculously fast at 67 watts, but that unique 7:5 aspect ratio, while great for reading, can leave you with some awkward black bars in certain games. Compared to the Legion, this feels more like an all-around media tablet that's also great for gaming, offering a much larger screen for a more cinematic experience, but lacking those dedicated gamer-focused features. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9. Jumping to the Tab S9, you immediately notice the absolutely stunning dynamic AMOLED 2X display. Colors just pop and blacks are perfect, and the custom Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy processor is an absolute powerhouse, offering the best raw performance of the three. While its screen is capped at 120Hz, which is technically slower than the other two, the superior AMOLED quality is a trade-off I found worth it for story-driven games. Plus, it is the only one here with an official water resistance rating. Honestly, this feels like the premium do-it-all option. You are paying more for that incredible screen, top-tier power, and ecosystem features, which might be overkill if you only care about pure gaming performance per dollar. Finally, we have the Lenovo Legion Y700 2023. This thing is a different beast entirely. Built from the ground up as a pure gaming machine with its compact 8.8-inch size that's incredible to hold for long sessions, and its 144Hz screen matches the OnePlus for smoothness. Lenovo absolutely nailed the details for gamers here, with a powerful Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip, a fantastic cooling system to prevent throttling, and two USB-C ports so you can charge without a cable digging into your palm. The biggest drawback is its smaller screen size, which isn't as immersive for media as the Samsung or OnePlus, and its global availability can be a bit tricky, making it a specialized choice for the most dedicated handheld enthusiasts. Next, we are going to take a look at the best options in the $1,000 plus range. First, we have the Apple iPad Pro M4. The new M4 chip in here is an absolute monster for performance, letting me run demanding titles with unbelievably smooth frame rates on its new tandem OLED screen, which gets crazy bright and has a fluid 120Hz refresh rate. It feels impossibly premium and thin in the hands, but being this thin means you're locked into the Apple ecosystem, so you won't be playing PC games on here like you could with the Asus. For pure, polished mobile gaming, it sets a very high bar. Just be prepared for the equally high price tag for both the tablet and its separate accessories. Next, we have the Asus ROG Flow Z13. This device is basically a Windows gaming laptop in a tablet's body, which means I can install Steam and play my entire library of PC games, something the iPad and Galaxy Tab simply cannot do. It has a powerful dedicated graphics card built right in, and a high 165Hz refresh rate display. Plus, you have the option to connect an external desktop graphics card for even more power. The downside to all that performance is that it's much heavier and thicker than its rivals, and when gaming, the battery drains fast and the cooling fans really have to spin up to keep temperatures in check. Finally, we have the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra. Since it is not out yet, I'm basing this on its predecessor, which featured an absolutely massive and gorgeous 120Hz dynamic AMOLED screen that is phenomenal for gaming and watching content. It will run Android with the latest powerhouse Snapdragon chip, making it perfect for the Google Play Store and for cloud gaming services like Xbox Game Pass. Not to mention Samsung includes the S Pen in the box. Its sheer size, however, can make it feel a little unwieldy for handheld gaming compared to the lighter iPad, and sometimes Android games just don't feel as perfectly optimized for a tablet as they do on iPad OS. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you found this video to be helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future.